good as you look. Hey, join me right now, if you will. Welcome to The Shocking Truth as I See It Today. Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. We're talking about this young lady here, but stick with me here. Hello, serious people, and those of you who are in need of a little of this or a little of that. Maybe you're just searching for something and you stumbled on this. You're going to like what you're about to find out. Well, I hope you like some of it, I should say. Some of it's very sad indeed. I am SubaruSteve Montgomery, and today I am talking about the 1 year sadiversary interview with Chris and Katie Proudfoot. This is Katie Proudfoot right here, and this is a living nightmare. Parents speak 1 year after Sebastian Rogers' disappearance. Did you see this? Parents speak 1 year after, because they've spoken very little during the year that this young man has been missing. Sebastian Rogers, say his name, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. So, 1 year sadiversary interview with Chris and Katie Proudfoot regarding their son evaporating into thin air under his mother's watch 1 year ago. Yeah, yep. But first, let me share a quote of the day for you. This comes from the makers of and daughter Kristen Bell, Kristen Bell, American actress, singer, producer, and activist, known for her roles in Veronica Mars, Frozen, and The Good Place. She said it best. You see, she said about being a mother, Katie, pay attention to this. I'm not a good mom. I'm not a bad mom. I'm the mama that I am. I tried very hard, and when I fail, that's okay. That's true with life. When you fail, it's okay. You get back up and you do the right thing. Okay? I have on here, failing is okay as long as you keep trying. That's what a mom does for her young. Katie. Wow. Also, by the way, last week I made a comment about, now this is at a studio or something, I'm not sure where that's at, but I made a comment about the interior. Let me just move that a little, because otherwise I don't want it to zap out on me. But I made a comment about the photos that I see online of the home, the residence on Stafford Court there in Tennessee. And, everybody says, well, the photo, because I said the walls are bare. And not everybody, a lot of people were quick to say, well, that's because those photos are of when the home was for sale. No, folks, wrong. Look at the photos again. I'm talking about the photos that show Chris or Katie or Sebastian in the house. For example, the green tea video, that was done in the house. Look at the walls in all these photos where there are people. I put on here, a lot of you are quick to say, la, 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 la. I've seen them with Sebastian at the table eating, in addition to other small tail signs that someone loves living in a sterile environment. I wonder, is it Chris or Katie? Maybe both that really like a sterile environment. I don't know. Okay, so how many of you saw this recent interview last week with Chris and Katie on WSMV News Channel 4? I believe that's their local news station, with a reward now of $397,000. No, stop right there. It is indeed $397,000. You see, the $347,000 is being offered by outside sources, outside of the FBI, right? Which means the FBI's $50,000 goes on top of $347,000, and we are now up to $397,000 reward for information leading to those parties responsible for hiding Sebastian. We'll just say it like that. Uncovering this mystery, because all mysteries do eventually get solved. And I am very confident that someone, and you know who you are, is about to speak up. Yeah, I'm looking at you right now because you have knowledge of all of this. And you know that $400,000, that's almost $500,000, makes a whole lot of things happen. So I invite you to reach out to me if you want me to collect the reward and help you not do so much prison time. You feel me there? Let's take a quick look at the interview itself, okay? Initial observations to this when I watched it. I'd love to see what you have to say about this. But first off, I'm going to let it run until I can get them both on there, I think. First off, where did all of this... It's hard to get them both in a picture. There we go. Stop. So where did all of this excessive weight gain come from? Because these two people were thin. Go back and look at photos of them a year ago. They were thin, okay? They weren't big and filling out the jeans legs so big and the big bulky clothes, the baggy clothes to try to hide the weight gain. What is going on with this? Are they living the good life or one in fear of stress? Sometimes pressure is a good thing, and maybe these two need more pressure put on them because I just stick with me here. What's up? Let's see if we can get back to this one again. Come on, Katie. Stop with your silly face. What's up with these eyebrows? I got to stand up. What is up with these eyebrows right here? Okay. They're either tattooed or they are extremely shaped and plucked and groomed. And why does she have, what is it, rosacea, whatever, with the red in the skin? I don't think she has that. Number one, I'm also just noticing for the first time, why isn't she wearing her earrings? Okay. Does she not wear earrings anymore? Because I see two holes here. What a rebel. Two earrings in each ear. But she doesn't wear them for the interview. I wonder why. I wonder what's up with that. And it looks like she still has an Invisalign braces in her mouth as well. So, um, new glasses, eyebrows being done. Stuff is going on here that just makes me wonder. Did she get them tattooed for this interview? Or did she get them sculpted? Money must be good in the Proudfoot home, especially without having to feed a growing teenager, right, Katie, Chris? And what's up with this? Let me show you this one now. I think I can get to it quick. All right, I'm just going to go here. Well, maybe it'll play and I'll stop it at the right place. So his hat, I want you to look at the hat. And if you watch the whole video, go back and look at the hat again because it's easy to see. I can't get it here. I just can't get the right shot. Let's let it run for a second. If he tilts his head, I'm going to show you something on this hat. I'm going to try to show you something on this hat. Oh, here, let's talk about this for a second. I'll go back to that. And I didn't realize that they actually zoomed in on that. Did you see the hands clutching? So let's talk about this for a second. Well, first off, Chris is wearing and I had to look it up, the clover. First I thought, is he just a lucky guy? Is he Irish? Is he a golfer? What the heck is going on with these ball caps that have the 4-leaf clover on top? And I found out they are Black Clover brand ball caps. And they're not cheap little $5 hats. Does he think the 4-leaf clover is really bringing him luck? Let's get this play. Oh, there it is. Stop. Oh, stop again. Wow. There are two things I wanted to show you, and it went by so quick. Let's see. All right, we got to get on down there. Well, maybe there. There. All right. Check this out. And you can see this really good here. So he's got these Black Clover brand ball caps. And I guess he thinks he's bringing them luck, which is probably why I'm here, because he's wearing his lucky hat, has me here. Thank you, Chris. I'm looking for positives in every negative. But look what's written under the brim. Follow me on this, right? Look right here. Under the brim, it says L-I-V-E. Live. Live. Okay? Why would this man write live under his Black Clover ball cap that he paid $20, $30 for? Why would he write live there unless that's a subliminal reminder? Let me grab this hat real quick. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. So if I had my hat on right now, I can see whatever I have written on the inside of the brim, either on this side or on this side. I could have my little crib notes there that while I'm thinking and looking, live. I got to remember he's alive. He's living. I don't know. You tell me. It's just odd to me. And what's up with these two mirroring each other? It's almost as if it's a possible reference point to them to keep focus, such as keeping their hands clenched, looking down after every reply they make. See, he's already looking down. She's speaking. You can tell who's speaking and who just spoke by where their eyes are, right? And they're keeping their hands clenched. I mean, I see like this, a lot of this, like every time they talk. Normally when somebody does this, they're concentrating. They're either cold, their hands are either cold, or they're really giving thought, almost prayer, right? I don't know how much of these people believe in God. I'll just leave that at that. But the hand signs I see, I play cards, I play poker, right? You learn to read the room. You learn to look at people and read their body language and look at how they're appearing and what they're doing. Stick on my notes here. They look down after every reply as if the truth would be exposed in their eyes when they lie. You feel me there? If you're lying, what's the first thing you want to do after you tell the lie? Look away, because they might catch the truth in your eyes. And what's up with Katie's tears falling? All right, now look at her face. This is a minute into the interview. She's perfectly fine, right? Face is very composed. But every time she starts to cry, and we see tears drop down her face, I see it more or less as, oh, look here. Stop. Look at this. Hands clipped and clenched, right? You see that, right? Their knees are next to each other. Now, I don't know about you, but if my wife and I go out and we're sitting knees next to each other and I want to get her attention without tapping her on the shoulder or going, hey, baby, I can just nudge her with my knee. In fact, nobody will even notice that when I do that. And she'll glance at me or whatever we've done, that nudge on the knee is a telltale sign, right? Hands clenched. He's carrying a pocket knife right here. Why? Is he ready to throw down? If anybody comes up to him, he's going to pull that little knife out and stab him? I hope not. I hope not. The fact that the man carries a pocket knife like that makes me think it's too convenient, especially if you lose your temper with anybody, especially if you rage, like road rage. Oh, look at this. I didn't even notice this. What the heck is this? That's more weight gain, folks. Seems like every time Katie cries or tears fall down of Sebastian being gone, it may have crossed her mind that could indicate complacency in this, that she knows more than she's telling us. On a positive note, there's two things I want to share on this one. I was happy to find that Katie has released a voice and video of Sebastian and the green tea episode. And listen, she had him repeat the green tea episode so that she could film it, so that she could video it, right? And then share with us a year later. But again, showing us that he ain't stupid. However, it took her a whole year to show us the video, okay? The green tea video. If you haven't seen it, look for it. Sebastian Rogers green tea, okay? It shows you his voice. It shows you he's laughing. He's telling a joke, okay? And then right after I typed up all my notes and started to come out here, I saw another video that Mr. Proudfoot here released. What a wonderful stepdad he is, teaching Sebastian how to ride his bike. And then somebody put, where's that bike at today? And it also got me thinking, so he could get on a bike and ride wherever he wanted to go. It's not like he walked off, right? If indeed he left and didn't vanish into thin air, if nothing malicious happened to him within the home. So what now? Well, Katie, if you're innocent and following the misguided direction of a man now married 5 times, count them, not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 times. I'm sorry, Katie, but that in itself is concerning to me. I wouldn't be worried about the for better or worse vow that you probably spoke in your wedding. At least I hope you did. But I guess that means Chris has said it 5 times now. That's right. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 times he has said to a woman, I love you for better or for worse. Of course, the 4 first times don't matter, right? Right? Katie, get out of there if he's guilty and you're caught up in this. To Seth Rogers, I would ask, would you please, Seth, somebody reach out to Seth, do this and text me the message. I need to know what Sebastian's gamer tag and games that he liked to play online. Now, what I'm under the impression is that he played off his dad's account, Sebastian Rogers, whenever he went and saw him. So that there's definitely a online gaming trail that could be explored. You know, I simply do not believe that autistic teenagers run away after going to bed at night. No, they do not vanish, and they are not abducted by aliens. To law enforcement, I want to ask you a couple questions if I can. Where are the blue jeans and black sneakers with the white base seen in the Texas Roadhouse video? If he was last seen, according to Katie, wearing black sweatpants and a black shirt, then what happened to the clothes he wore earlier that day at the Texas Roadhouse? Where are those clothes and shoes? And also, law enforcement, whether you're Sumner County Sheriff or the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation or the FBI, can we, the online community, get a name of an individual instead of a tip line? Somebody that we can directly call or leave a voicemail to directly, their voicemail. Why, you ask? I don't want to call an anonymous tip line and wonder what happens. I want accountability. If I call John Doe at the TBI, I want to know that John Doe works at the TBI and that I left John Doe the message, not the operator, not the tip line. So there's a group of us like that that really need the name of your agent or agents that are covering this case, whether you're local or state or federal. Please give us a name and number where we can leave a direct voicemail. In this day and age, accountability, as you know, is everything. All right. To Sebastian Rogers, part of me, I'm gonna read this in a second, but a part of me hopes and prays that Sebastian, being alive, will find himself somewhere that he can see YouTube, that he can play computer games, that he'll run into other people and talk in conversation, and YouTube videos just might be seen by Sebastian, So to this I say, like a distant foster family, Sebastian, we, the social media community, will not give up on you. Not going to give up on you, Sebastian. Nope. Not until I know where you are and how you got there. Or those of you who need to face justice in the legal system. We will not give up, and we will not go away. This mystery will be solved. Oh, yeah. If you're afraid of the police, Sebastian, if you don't know who to call, you don't know who you can trust, you matter to us, Sebastian. You can reach out to us, the internet community. Anyone know, on a side note to the community, I want to ask you this. Anyone know, is Chris Proudfoot's biological daughter now living with Chris and Katie? Was Sebastian replaced over the last year? Because I remember that floating around in the beginning, that there was all kind of controversy over Chris didn't want his daughter living with him while Sebastian lived under the roof. Curious. Did the daughter move in? Is she living with him now? Right? So much to think about. I hope you think about that stuff I've spoke. I hope somebody out there goes, never thought of it that way, and does the extra legwork to find out. We will find out. Here's your random fact of the day. Well, it's not too random. I did look up facts about moms. Katie, this is for you to think about, okay? And all you other mothers out there. More calls are made on Mother's Day than any other day of the year. First off my notes, that makes me think that the odds are greatly increased every Mother's Day as Sebastian gets older and continues to grow mentally, physically, technically capable and able, that he will eventually want to call his mom. Man, if my mom was alive, I would still want to call her, right? Can you just imagine Sebastian realizing on Mother's Day later this year that it's Mother's Day and he can't even call his mother, his mom, Katie? Katie, what do you think about that? Have you made it easy for Sebastian to reach out to you? And if so, how? Share it with us. Maybe we need to do it for our children too, to make sure that they know how to reach out to us in an emergency, autistic or not. I hope I gave you all something to think about, especially the Proudfoots, the Bowersoxes, the online social media community, law enforcement. You see, that's the shocking truth as I see it today, March 4th, 2025. Remember, hug everyone you can. It just might be the last hug that they ever get. Forget about yourself. Think about the individual. When you see me and I don't hug you, give me a hug. Make me hug you back. You know what? Every time somebody hugs me, it feels good. Once the hug is over, I go, wow, that felt good. Hug people, folks. It might just change your life. Live streaming every day for the rest of my life. Go ahead and start babbling back there. We'll let that play for a second. What the heck? Watch the hands there. But high-fiving every day for the rest of my upright life. So hit that little red button down in your right-hand corner. It's right over there. You see it. It says subscribe. Click on that and make sure that you look for the bell. It's free to subscribe. You don't have to pay me a penny. Sometimes you might get some money out of being a subscriber to my channel, but that's up to you. Actually, you don't even need to be a subscriber anymore. But so you want to subscribe because here's why. You want to turn the bell on, right? When you subscribe, there'll be a little bell with a line through it. That's your notification button for those of you who don't know. When you see that bell with a line through it, click on it. You've just turned your notifications on, and you'll know within seconds every time I go live on YouTube, which coincidentally is every day for the rest of my upright life, as long as I'm physically, technically, and mentally capable and able. And you know, I have to say it like that, right? With that said, I'm about to high five out in the beautiful resort city of Virginia Beach, Virginia. Hope to see you all live tomorrow. We'll just watch her for a second or two and see what else you all might notice. Another 2 holes on the earrings. It looked like she might even had piercings up there. Haven't seen his ears close enough yet. But the gray, not a young man anymore, Chris. Makes you look old, like my wife would say. This makes me look old, right? Look at the gray and where the sideburns would be if you could grow sideburns. Again, L.I., he wrote live in the top of that hat. Why? I think that's a really telltale clue. You know what? I'm going to call. Oh, man, I did missed on it. Let me try that again. This is how we dialed back in the day. I did it again. Folks, I got a high five out. Watch that interview if you want. Look it up online. It's there. You all have a great day wherever you go, whatever you do. Like me, do it in your Subaru, and watch out for people that love to go to Pig Fest and wear the Pig Fest commercial to the television interview. I don't know if you noticed that either. New Pig Fest t-shirt he's sporting. Better get away from them barbecues, Chris. They ain't gonna hurt you. High-fiving out. See y'all later. Bye-bye.